All right, guys. So I just wanted to talk to you for a second to talk about an exciting class that we are going to offer next year here at West Jordan High School. We're offering digital marketing. Okay, so especially with your guys' generation, this is a great opportunity where you can actually make money doing something that you guys are already really good at, especially because you guys understand the market a lot more than me or especially the older generation. So you guys, there's a lot of potential to make money with this. Another cool thing, and the reason that we're trying to offer it here at West Jordan High School is that you don't need a degree to go into this field. Because it's such a new field. As long as it's something that you have a knack for, that a company can see that you're good at, then they'll hire you without a degree, and then you can work your way up the ranks and make some pretty good money, and not necessarily have to go get your degree. Okay, so with that being said, I want to talk a little bit about digital marketing and the software that we are going to be using to give you guys a better idea of what digital marketing is. Okay, so the first thing, obviously, we have an online textbook. So, yeah, I'm sure you guys are super excited about that. But the cool thing that Stukin does, which is a software that we want to use, is it actually allows us to work in a controlled environment where you can create advertisements for a fake company, but it will tell you what your results would be based on data that they have. Okay, so that's cool because let's say we learn a new tactic or something, a new strategy, and we want to implement it. We can't we're not going to be able to go to Target and ask them, hey, can we run your social media for a day just because my class is interested in it. Like, they're going to laugh at our face, right? They're not going to. There's a lot of money to be made, and they're not going to just hand you guys their social media for a day. So this is cool because it creates an environment where you can actually learn about social media and create different simulations and kind of see how you're able to do. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys what that looks like. Okay, so you would log into your account, right? And then it's going to give us a scenario. Okay, so the name of the company that we'd be working with in this scenario would be Buoy. Okay, and so it tells us a little bit about the company. Okay, so it's an e-commerce and retail bag supplier, specializes yada yada yada, and it gives all this different information. Okay, so you guys would be in charge of looking through that, right? And then we can go look and see what different products they have. Okay, it gives us an average of what the costs are in the different products, different color schemes and whatnot. The next tab that we have here is the market tab. Okay, so that's going to tell us what each of these different markets are. Okay, so some of their clients vary from different ages, but we can see right here their primary market falls between the ages of 19 and 32. Okay, so we can look here, age 18 to 26. This is back to school Mindy, right? And it shows what their average income is, different interests. Okay, and we can go and look at each of our different market segments and kind of see a generalized version of what that person is, right? Like how much money they make on average, etc. Okay, next is we have the analytics. Okay, so we can actually see their different social medias and how much money, how many likes, pins, etc. Okay, so it gives us, again, this is just created from data that they have from maybe another company that they were able to work with. Okay, so a lot of these numbers are going to be similar to like real world numbers, just not actually a real company. Okay, and then it tells us, okay, you have a weekly budget of $5,000, right? And so you can go through and read all this information, and then we have different goals. Okay, so you guys during class would be able to read through all this, get all that information, and then we would be able to go look at social media metrics. Okay, so we learn about all this awareness, engagement, what all this means, and then what you would do, right? We actually we get to go and create a post. Okay, so you guys can't see it because it's a new one. But when I ran through mine, right, I spent $4,500 total, and this is what my post looked like, right? So, and then I chose a picture to put on and whatnot. So you guys would be able to create your own post in this round, right? So there's 12 different rounds, and then you'd create your post. So I chose specifically to focus on Instagram when I ran this. This was just as part of like a seminar thing, so I only had like 10 minutes to create it. But you're able to see after I created that post, it gives you immediate results on my impressions, likes and comments, clicks, etc. Okay. So I'm also able to see when I go to course rankings. So I would place 5th out of 28 people. Okay, but I'm able to see my impressions. Okay, what are my total impressions, engagements, clicks, click-through rate, cost per click. So that's, again, you learned about all this stuff, but that's how much it cost my company per click. So that's what killed me, right? You can see that the person who got first, it was only costing them 35 cents a click, and it was costing me 60 cents a click. Okay, and then total revenue created. Okay, so again, we go through and learn about all this stuff, what works, what doesn't work, and then you get to run through your own simulations. So it's a fun class. So hopefully you know a little bit more about digital marketing now, and maybe you'll decide to take it either your junior year or senior year. So thanks, guys.